You're listening to hits written by a man who went insane. 98.6 WCCK.
You're on your own from here on out, pal. You're not allowed any closer. It's a long story. But hey, welcome home. Everything's possible for Lava Gang.
The avatar is broken. Can I log out to log in? The proof that I have awoken. Found another within. You can step inside my mind and then you'll see it. That the world is yet to find out how to love. Oh, and let no man cast these stones. If there's pain within his bones, you can fail. But we
Of course, it doesn't really matter how you get started, just where you ultimately end up. But since the where in this case isn't a where at all, and the how is going to change every time for every person, I feel like the most helpful thing I can do for you is tell you my story, how I got started. We're not going to go all the way back to like pre-Fantasyland time. That'd take forever, and it's a whole other can of worms, frankly. I'm not interested in having debate about what's real and not real. I'm not even sure those labels even mean anything. I just want to tell you what happened to me and let you take it from there.
I can feel it all rushing through my veins. I hear a voice and am I losing my mind? What is this place? What is my name? I can't explain the feeling. Am I really awake this time? Am I really strange. Been feeling this way for the longest time. Close my mind. I knew there was more, so I opened that door to the other side. Cosmic tide. Empty space outside time, leading me to realize I'm lost at what cost. Colors melt deep into all the things I once knew. I feel the end is clear. Is this reality or am I sleeping? I don't even know. I don't even know. Walking in a dream or somewhere in my memory. I know this isn't my home. Would you even notice we're not even home yet? Reality's below. Would you even know?
For me, it started with a valve. Rusty old red piece of junk I found behind my studio. I don't remember why I did it, but I put my head inside this thing and I jumped at a certain angle near a wall and boom! I flew like 150 feet, landed on my neighbor's roof. Anyway, I started looking for other stuff like this, other anomalies. My favorites were collision testing and speed running, launching myself across town in 14 seconds flat. My neighbors kind of hated it though. They were trying to forget their old lives, and watching me skip across the rooftops like a stone reminded them. But that's baby food. You can screw with the limits of Fantasyland till you're blue in the face, but you're just fast. You're not going anywhere. I was pushing against the limits, but nothing was ever gonna really change. Until I went into the sewer. I was down there for a week, looking to shave a quarter second off between the bus stop and Admiralty, which was like a half-mile away. One day, I hit my jump at the wrong angle, and I go head first through what should have been like a concrete wall. Only it wasn't. I passed right through it. I land in this tiny little box of a room, can barely stand up in it. Right away, it doesn't feel like I'm supposed to be there. 3 of the walls looked right, but one of them was just mesh and grid patterns, like somebody hadn't finished it. And sitting there on the ground was a 6-sided dice.
You're listening to complete garbage being peddled by a cabal of industry elites.
98.6 WCCK.
Look folks, this stainless steel signature edition blade will cut through anything, but it's not going to stick around long at the nice price of $19.99, so call in right now and get cutting.
Feel the running out. Catch me now, you come around. Flashing after time, these moments, all the light I found. Optical reality.
think anything of it for a second. I just picked it up, looked at it. But in the back of my mind, I was still trying to work out how to shave that second off between the bus stop and Admiralty. So when I dropped the dice and I turned to walk back out of there, whoosh, I'm suddenly walking at like 30 miles per hour. I'm beyond fast. I'm like lightning. Then I looked down and I wasn't in my body anymore. I looked like a girl. Like some kind of assassin? I don't know. Scared the hell out of me, actually. At first, I thought I'd never go back down there. That feeling lasted about 3 hours. I started going back to the dice constantly. I'd roll it, thinking about strength, and boom, I was this bruiser guy who could punch through a wall. Focus on gravity, and I'm some kind of soldier cat thing running on the ceiling. But it was always temporary. It would only last as long as I could focus on it. So I started focusing more and more.
And again, right before the end, we bet the sign just one more time. I never knew how to follow through. Do I brush it off and start anew? Everything must have a home.
The point of this isn't go find magic dice. The dice were just a jump start. The question is, what are you actually capable of doing? And what if there's a place where the limits you put on yourself here don't exist, where literally anything is possible? That's where we are. And if you're listening to this, consider this an invitation to join us. I wish I could tell you how you're gonna find it, but every path is different. What I can say is this: stop playing the game how it's meant to be played. Look for anomalies, look for breaks, test the limits. You'll find your way.
You win. My entire life has been alive!
98.6.
I just wanna find it. Can we take a oh, anymore. There's so much I have time for just me and you. All
All right, you are listening to 98.6 WCCK DeadFM Road Warrior Edition, and this is Jay with my new pal on board. Now, pal here was causing a lot of trouble over in Fantasyland. Good thing I showed up though, right? Now we're headed into the city, but as you regulars out there know, we can't just drive there. We're gonna need a little bit of help from an old classic. It's time for Don't Fence Me In.
Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze and listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in.
Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountain side.
I wanna ride to the ridge where the west commences and gaze at the moon till I lose my senses, and I can't look at houses and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in.
Give me land, lots of land under starry skies. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze and listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies.
On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. Ba 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 ba. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences and gaze at the moon till I lose my senses, and I can't look at owls and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in.
No,
Papa, don't you
fence me in.
Ooh, I got another caller. I gotta run.
That's the monkey, which means hit that dial button because caller 9, you're winning a trip to Stress Level 0 headquarters. Well, you'll get a very special simian avatar customized personally for you.